Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a kitchen reset. So I need to do lots of deep cleaning and organizing in my refrigerator. My pantry especially is complete chaos. I need to get in I really need to do both of my freezers, but I think I'm just going to do the one. What the plan is, I'm going to do all of my deep cleaning and organizing today, and then tomorrow I'll head to Aldi and Sam's, get the groceries we need, and then do the restocking. So that way I'm putting away groceries in a nice clean kitchen. Plus I kind of have to travel a little bit to go to Aldi and Sam's. So it's just a lot if I'm trying to do the traveling, the grocery shopping, the cleaning, the restocking. So I'm going to split it into 2 days, but yeah. Kitchen reset motivation. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. By the way, I wanted to show y'all my new bracelet from Corey's niece. So it's one of those bracelets, and Corey had actually got me one of these for Christmas last year, him and the boys. But when you hold it up to the light and you hold it like really close to your eye, you can see a picture in there, and it's our family photo that we took on our little family vacation. So that was really sweet of her, and it's just very special. So that's what I've got on my wrist. I wanted to show you guys. Get this comforter out on the line. I had washed that earlier this morning, and before I get started on everything, I'm gonna get the kids fed. Breakfast has well worn off, so I'm gonna make one of my easy go-tos. I call it hamburger helper, but it's actually not the helper, that's just the box name. It's really just hamburger macaroni. I will brown my ground beef and then add in beef broth and elbow noodles, and then once it's cooked, I'll add in salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Sometimes I add cheese. I'm gonna add some cheese today just because I've got some in my fridge that I need to use up. But that is what's for lunch for the kids, and then in a little while I'll make a salad for myself. I'm also gonna be working on getting these dishes out of my sink. These are just what wouldn't fit in the dishwasher last night, and I know when I clean the fridge there's gonna be even more dishes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these in the dishwasher, get those turned on. Blazing hot in Georgia right now. My poor AC can't keep up. My AC set on 70 and it stays about 76 in here during the hottest part of the day, which is from about lunch to about 5, 6 in the evening. Even the other night at 8 p.m. the temp said it was 90 degrees outside at 8 p.m. And right now at the time of filming this, it's still July, but soon we're going to be moving in to August, and August is usually the hottest. I am not looking forward to it. I'm so ready for that cooler fall weather, and right now I want nothing more than to enjoy my morning coffee out on the porch, but it's honestly even too hot for that. If you don't get out there before 6, 7 o'clock, it's way too hot. So that's something that I'm looking forward to when the weather cools off, is sitting outside on my porch having my morning coffee. I made the kids their hamburger helper for lunch. I myself am getting a little bit hungry. I'm gonna make myself a salad. I've got some romaine lettuce here, cucumber from the garden. My cucumbers have been doing so good in my garden this year. And then I'm just gonna put some ranch on top. Very basic salad, but that is okay because I've got my Zoe Daily 30 Plus. And so with 1 scoop of this, I get a nice variety of plants. And it's so easy to add really to any food, salads, yogurt, smoothie bowls. I even have been adding it to scrambled eggs in the morning. It's just the easiest thing to fit into my routine, and giving myself a nice variety of plants, because sometimes I can get stuck in a rut of just eating the same things over and over, you know, and it's always good to have some variety. So Zoe Daily 30 Plus is the first of its kind prebiotic supplement made with 30 plus different plants, herbs, seeds, seaweed, even functional mushrooms, and it's actually real food. Not a pill, it's not powder that you dread. It's crunchy and colorful, and honestly it's fun to sprinkle over whatever I'm eating. You can put this on eggs, yogurt, pasta, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It tastes really good too. So not only am I boosting my fiber intake and plant variety, which is good for my gut health and digestion, but it also just feels like I'm doing something a little extra kind for my body, something that's very effortless, and it fits perfectly into my daily routine. One scoop. I almost forgot to tell you guys that the Zoe Daily 30 Plus was developed by gut health scientists, and this scooper is magnetic. It just sticks right to the top of the canister. It's not going anywhere. I personally first heard of Zoe when it was featured in a Netflix documentary, and I was so excited to give it a try. If you too want to try the Zoe Daily 30 Plus, you can click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. Be sure to use code Kelly10 to save 10% off your Zoe Daily 30 Plus order. Thank you, Zoe, for sponsoring this portion of today's video. As I go through my kitchen, I'm making a list of things I know I need to pick up when I head to the grocery store, and that will be very helpful when I'm in the grocery store. So I just finished off the pepper and saw that I'm running low on onion powder and garlic powder, so those are first on my list. This was a day that I was using and emptying things left and right, and it honestly felt so good. I've been wanting to clean under my microwave for a while. I don't remember the last time that I've done this, if I'm being honest. And there was something that had spilled underneath it. I could see it on the edge underneath, so I'm gonna just completely remove the microwave off the counter and get everything nice and clean there, as well as the inside of the microwave. I've kind of been thinking about putting my coffee bar area back over here. If y'all remember when I first moved back into the house, this is where I had my coffee bar area, and I've moved it over by my fridge, and that's where it's been for a while now. But I'm thinking about putting it back over here by the stove. There's nothing wrong with where it's at now. I think I just like change of scenery. So I've been thinking about doing that. This is the sourdough guidebook from Lisa at Farmhouse on Boone. I believe this is a free printable. You can find it on her blog. It's actually my mom's that she had printed and I've been borrowing, but it's been very helpful. I can link that down below if you're into sourdough. She shares lots of recipes in there. So I'm about to start working on the fridge, and the plan is to take everything out. So I'm going to clear the kitchen island to make room for everything. I want to completely clean my refrigerator from top to bottom, but we're going to do this very quickly because I want to get into the grocery shopping. I'm going to be taking you guys with me, and we're going to do some shopping together. Pickup is an option at both Aldi and Sam's, and sometimes I take advantage of that, but those are two stores that I like to actually go in if I have time. I like to see what's new, especially at Aldi on their Aldi Find aisles. Those are my favorites. And it's also my favorite place to shop for organic and better for you options because they have great prices. I don't feel like I'm breaking the bank trying to shop healthy for my family.
thought it could be a great that it's today. And this is one person I can thank you. So thank you.
Why does it sound like I feel like a stranger? It's like I'm surprised by the good things in life. Funny how you clear out all the noise in my head. Starting to think you might know me better than all of my friends. We still smile when we fight, and when I cry there's no wise, you just simply can't.
Cleaning out my fridge like this also gives me the opportunity to see what we're running low on. So I'm adding to my list as I go today, but it also allows me to see what I don't need to buy. For instance, we have an overabundance of barbecue sauce right now. Last weekend when family came, I had got a bunch of different barbecue sauces to go with our Boston butt that we had. And so we still had a lot of sauces left. And it'll be the same for my pantry. It gives me the opportunity to find anything that may have gotten hidden in the back or buried. Plus, it's always nice to put groceries away in a clean, organized space. I'll tell you what though, I'm really glad I did not try to do this all in the same day because I was so tired from the deep cleaning, and then getting the groceries is a whole other job. Neither place, Aldi or Sam's, neither place uses bags, so I have to load everything in the van one by one. And same when I unload, getting everything in the house, and then plus setting up for filming and then putting it away. That's a whole job in itself. And I really don't think that it would be possible to do it all in one day. And I say Aldi doesn't use bags. You can purchase bags or you can take your own. I personally have started taking laundry baskets, and I'll just leave them in my trunk, and then when I get out to the car, I'll put all of my groceries into laundry baskets. That makes bringing everything into the house a lot easier too, because you can just pick up the whole basket. Freezer drawer is where I keep a lot of my meat. Some meat I keep in the deep freezer, but like packs of ground beef and bacon, chicken, I like to keep here in the drawer because it's a lot easier to get to. If I put it in the deep freezer, it'll get lost, and we actually have plenty of meat right now, so I'm not going to be getting much of that today. I don't like to keep any more than this drawer will hold. This is our little jar of snow that we saved from our snow that we got back in January. Kane had cried when he found out the snow was melting, and so we put some in a jar, stuck it in the freezer, and we still have it. Not getting much meat today other than some chicken breasts and a couple more packs of ground beef. And I've just been getting my meat from the grocery store again instead of the little meat shop that I was shopping at, because I found out their ground beef is grain-fed, grass-finished, and I don't know if that grain they're fed is free of pesticides. I've got to figure all of that out. So I've just been getting grass-fed organic ground beef from the grocery store. Aldi has a great ground beef that's a really great price. So first stop is Aldi. Really needed some produce. We have some oranges and lemons, and I also have plenty of lettuce. But I'd like to get some snacking fruit like strawberries and grapes. And we're also completely out of potatoes and onions. Since I have been paying closer attention to the labels and ingredients, it's narrowed my shopping down a good bit. I now walk past a lot of stuff that I would have bought before. So while reading the labels has been more work, because I actually do stop if I'm curious about something. I'll flip the box over, I'll take the time to read the label. If I see that it's got a long paragraph, I immediately just go ahead and put it back on the shelf. But my shopping has been simplified because it's been narrowed down to a lot less options. Some things we just can't part with, like the cereal that the kids like. They love their cereal. And so I'm not gonna change that up until I find something else they like. But I recently had someone share with me how they follow the 80-20 rule, and I've been implementing that for my house as well. 80% is focused on organic and healthy, while 20% is flexibility, what's more affordable and convenient. And I really like this approach because it's balanced and it's not an all or nothing mindset. And I'm not stressed about being perfect. And in the long term, I feel like that's more sustainable too. We are not leaving without checking the Aldi find aisle. I didn't have a lot of time to spend because I still needed to get to Sam's, but right away I spotted these adorable sheet sets. My favorite was the blue. My bed is a king, or else those would have came home with me today, but they had lots of pantry organization and lunchbox accessories for back to school. These little mini snack boxes were really cute. They also had a cute little sandwich container, a microwavable egg bite mold kind of thing, and then on the go cereal cups. I thought those were really cool. Little thermos cups and stainless steel water bottles, all the things for lunch boxes. I didn't really find anything else too interesting today. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It really just depends what they have out that week. But I did get some of the plastic containers for my pantry and some glass dishes. We'll have a haul when I get home, so I'll show you everything that I got. But as far as how I load everything into my cart, like I said, you can purchase bags. You can also take your own bags. I've got some cold bags that I'm putting all of the cold stuff in, stuff that I don't want to get spoiled while I'm in Sam's and on the drive home. I'm putting all the cold stuff in the bags, and then everything else is going into laundry baskets. I've just found that to be easier than trying to load everything into bags. It's a lot less to have to carry in. My van was also on empty, and my favorite place to get gas is at Sam's because it's by far the cheapest place. So it was perfect timing. I went ahead and filled up. Something I take advantage of when I'm shopping in store at Sam's is the scan and go option. So as I pick things up to add them to my cart, I'll go ahead and scan them, and then when it's time to check out, I'll just click a button and you can walk out the store. Easy peasy. I just got home. I've got all of my Sam's Club up here on the counter, and then all of my Aldi stuff is down here in baskets and cold bags, so we'll get to that here in a second. But I'll go ahead and share with you what I picked up from Sam's today. Then I want to get this stuff put away, and then we'll do Aldi. So I did get some more Scrub Mommies. I used my last one yesterday, so went ahead and got another box of those. Got some laundry detergent. This is the knockoff of Tide. And it's much cheaper, works just as good. So I will be using this for towels, blankets, my rugs, anything that's not our clothes, because I've got a different detergent that I use for that. That will be for everything else. Got some Capri Sun. This is the 3-pack diced peaches. Ray loves those, and you get 24 in there. One of my favorites to get from Sam's is the acai bowls, because you get 4. They are by far the best price, even compared to Walmart. Love these, and then I'll just put my own toppings on them. I've got 3 in my freezer from Walmart now. I buy them pretty regularly, so I wanted to go ahead and get this box while I was at Sam's. I probably should have got 2 as often as I eat those. Got some melatonin. These are for Kai. Sometimes he has trouble falling asleep, so those are mainly for him and anybody else that may need a melatonin. These were the freebie that you get out of the kiosk. It's the Cascade pods. You get 3 in there, so that was the freebie. Got this bag of tilapia for an easy dinner. I just throw these in the skillet with some olive oil, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Pair it with some rice and a green vegetable. That's a really easy dinner. I also got some organic, boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and these are already in their own individual packs. I think there's 2 breasts per pack. I like to just cut down the seams there and stick them in the freezer. I love seeing more organic options come into Sam's. I know Costco has a lot of organic options, and I've always been curious about Costco for that reason, because I know they have more organic options, and we don't have a Costco. I've heard we are getting one, maybe. I heard that through the grapevine. We'll see. I do love that Sam's is getting some more organic options. I've seen a lot more today than I have in the past. I've got some organic mango chunks. These will be for smoothies. I've got some strawberries in my freezer already, so I'll pair that with my strawberries and maybe a banana, and it makes a really yummy smoothie. Some chocolate chip cookies. That's just something that we always have to get when we go to Sam's, is these chocolate chunk cookies. They are the best. I also got a box of Alani's. You get 18 in there, and it's just cheaper than buying them individually from Walmart. So in here you get pink slush, cherry twist, and orange kiss. I still have half a box sitting by my pantry from the last time I went to Sam's, but while I was in there today, I went ahead and got another one, because I'm not going to be going again for a while, and it's much cheaper to do this than the individuals. I got some corn on the cob. I almost forgot to show y'all. I skipped right over my trash bags and my tomato sauce. Got this big thing of trash bags. There's 200 bags. This thing lasts forever. I probably won't run out of trash bags until well after Christmas. The box that my mom got me for Christmas, just now getting, I've got maybe 20-30 bags left. This box lasts forever. One of the must-haves from Sam's, in my opinion. And then I also got this box of tomato sauce. I do wish it was organic, but they didn't have an organic option. I also checked at Aldi for an organic tomato sauce. They didn't have it either, and I need some, so I like to make my own pasta sauce. Speaking of pasta sauce, I accidentally picked up marinara, but it's fine. We'll still use it as pasta sauce. Something quick I can pull out of the pantry if I don't have time to make my own sauce. I like to have it as a backup. I also got some frozen pizzas. These are just emergency pull out of the freezer things to have. You get 3 pizzas, and this is the 3 meat. And then lastly, from Sam's, I got these organic chicken tenders. We've not had these before, so we'll see. And last but not least, I got this big thing of paper towels and toilet paper. Moving on to Aldi. So I got a loaf of sourdough. The ingredients on this don't look bad at all, so I figured this would be a good supplement to making my own sourdough bread. I've just got to get around to making a loaf. So in the meantime, got that for sandwiches, got some popcorn. We only had like 3 packs of that left. Got some vegetable broth, chicken bone broth, some mac and cheese, and then I accidentally picked up one of these. It's the white cheddar, some steak sauce, and then I went ahead and got 2 things of organic ketchup. Aldi has a really good price on their organic ketchup, and my kids go through ketchup like crazy, so went ahead and got 2. I got garlic powder because I was almost out of that, onion powder, same with that, and then black pepper. 3 packs of the organic ground beef. This is one of my must-haves. Every time I go to Aldi, I will get a lot of it, but I didn't today because I have some in my freezer right now, and so I just got 3 more packs to kind of top it off. Got 4 boxes of organic spaghetti pasta. Got some applesauce pouches, Ray loves those. Elbow macaroni, 2 boxes of cinnamon crunch squares. I got several packs of the organic Black Forest ham. I'll put a couple of these in the fridge, and then the rest will go in the freezer for a later time. Got some string cheese, some cheddar cheese sticks, 2 bags of Mexican blend cheese. We got some chocolate chip granola bars, oatmeal, this is Ray's favorite, and then these containers I got, one's for quinoa. I don't know what I'll use in the other one yet, but I need something to put quinoa in, so I thought that would be good. And then I did get a couple of cereal containers. The ones that I have right now are ginormous, and they take up a lot of room. I was excited to see these in the Aldi finds. Also found this silicone cookie sheet in the Aldi finds. Thought that was interesting. And then I also got some glass containers. These are meal prep containers. I'm gonna use them for leftovers, storing leftovers in the fridge. Also got one of these little Lazy Susans. Always needing a Lazy Susan for something, and it's hard for me to find ones that actually fit in my kitchen cabinets, and I think this one's gonna be perfect. It's on the smaller side. And tell me why I picked up whole bean coffee. This is not ground coffee. All I saw was organic from Peru. So I guess I'm gonna be getting a cheap coffee grinder off Amazon. Maybe, we'll see. Got some bell pepper. I think I'm gonna go ahead and chop these, stick them in the freezer, and I'll have them for a later meal. I got some yellow, what are they? Vidalia sweet onions, some potatoes, a couple things of milk. These I probably won't repurchase, but I did want to try them. It's the Alani protein bars. This one is Rocky Road. They had several other flavors. One was a peanut butter and jelly. Again, just for fun, but I probably won't repurchase because $9 for 4 bars is ridiculous. I got some creamer, but I do want to experiment with making my own coffee creamer. It's like 3 ingredients. So I do want to try making my own, but in the meantime, I got some Italian sweet cream, got some strawberries, green and red grapes, got some zucchini, for zucchini and onion, I like to cut my zucchini like in half moons and then chop some onion, saute it together with some butter and garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper. It's really, really good. And then also got some eggs. Back here I got some more of the chomp sticks, some of these snack packs. My kids really like these and they're easy to take on the go. Got 2 of the cheddar ones and then 2 of it's pepper jack and Colby Jack cheese. They're just quick, easy snacks. And then I figured for me, I got a couple of these hummus packs. One's red pepper and one is spinach parmesan tzatziki dip. While I'm sharing hauls, figured I would share what I got in from Amazon. This is just a few items that I can't necessarily get at the store. They don't carry these brands at the store. And these are some brands that I have found that I just prefer for my self-care and the kids' self-care and our laundry and stuff. Really liked this Attitude body wash last time, and I just used my last pump last night. Perfect timing because my box got delivered today. So I got some more of this Attitude Super Leaves. It smells really, really good. Also this time I want to try the Attitude shampoo, and I also got the conditioner bar. So I've been wanting a good clarifying shampoo, something that's really going to clean my hair, clean my scalp, because over time dry shampoo just builds up. Even though I wash my hair, it's just not getting as clean. So I got a clarifying shampoo for that. This conditioner bar smells really, really good, so I can't wait to use that. Got some more laundry detergent. I cannot find a bigger bag than this right now. This one has 60 tablets. It lasts me for a little bit. And then last but not least, I got some more of our Fresh Monster. This is shampoo and body wash. So this is what the kids use, and they just ran out of that. So 1 bottle will go in that bathroom, and then I'll put another bottle in my bathroom. But by the way, y'all, I completely forgot to put on mascara today. I did the rest of my makeup and I thought it was complete until I looked in my mirror in the car. I was already at my destination. That's when I realized I did not put on mascara. I like to soak my produce in a little baking soda and water. Sometimes I'll add vinegar if I have that, but I did not, and baking soda does a good job on its own, so I'm just using baking soda today. But I'm gonna finish up getting my groceries put away, and then I was done for. I was so tired after 2 stores. The loading and unloading and putting everything away, it was very tiring, but it's a tiring job that I'm very grateful for. I'm grateful to be able to stock my kitchen for my family, to have snacks that my kids can grab when they are hungry. Having food in my home is something that I never want to take for granted. I'm always so thankful when I grocery shop and I restock my kitchen like I did today. But I really appreciate you guys being here. I hope that y'all enjoyed watching me reset my kitchen today and grocery shopping with me. Be sure to leave a butterfly in the comments before you go, and I'll see you in the next one.